And in this case, it turned out to be a highlight one.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
They told him and they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun to give to Jones. And he'll work this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that field like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 49 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. On 1st down, it's Herbert. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jones. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. Throw right side. This is into the hands of the tight end, Tunyon. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. To throw again on 2nd down. Herbert. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field that's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. Doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
Got his target, Samuel. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. Santos' kick is up and through. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
With both of these offenses having their way, it's not likely they'll need to be doing a whole lot at halftime. But the defenses are definitely in need of some adjusting. And for the call of the second half, let's go back out to Brandon and Charles.
Yeah, Coach, certainly no shortage of action in those first 2 quarters. Definitely got to work on my touchdown calls, so we'll see how much voice I have left for the second half here. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And, Charles, they trail here, though not really the fault of this offense.
No, they certainly did their part in the first half, but when you're in a shootout like this, you definitely want your defense to play better, but you know that's out of your control. All you can do, keep putting points on the scoreboard and keep giving your defense opportunities to make stops.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big play there on the catch and run. On 1st down, Justin Herbert. They'll roll him out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Mack. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Here's Herbert. And he holds it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Robert Tonyan with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Bucs are going to retake the lead. Santos with the extra point, and that gives him a 3-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
Rodgers now on 1st down. He's going to dump this off to his running back, Hunt. And he'll be pulled down, and now a late flag will come with it. And that's in the area of a face mask, I think. So now factoring in the face mask, here's 1st and 10. Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. So, CD, this defense, they know that they have to be at their very best when they're taking on a team here that's in the midst of a winning streak that's now stretched over multiple months, not weeks, months.
And I think the challenge they put upon themselves is we want to be the guys to end that streak. And what's working in their favor? The winning streak on the other side. Sometimes that carries a burden with it because they feel like they have to play perfectly as well. Let's just go out there and get them is the idea.
Rodgers to throw on 3rd and 1. And that is incomplete.
And that's a tough throw for a right-handed quarterback, rolling out to his left and trying to get the ball to a receiver. We've seen all those drills where they're trying to get the shoulders square and point it towards the target downfield.
He's got the 1st down inside the 10. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, after the loss on 1st down, they're going to walk that line and understand they don't have to rush just yet. But time is still going to be a factor in their decision-making. Call your play. Make sure everyone knows what they're doing. You have to score a touchdown here. You've got to find a way to cash in.
Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Rodgers now on 3rd and goal. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Cooper Kupp, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Falcons have once again taken the lead. McManus's point after is good. And that will make this a 4-point game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. From deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. It sees the lead there for a little bit with a starting drive in the 3rd quarter, but a moment ago the touchdown that puts him back. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Out of the pistol, the give to Jones. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 68 yards rushing for him now to this point. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing. Because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 34. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. It'll be a loss of 5 there as the safety blitz winds up paying off. Final minute now of the third quarter. On second down now, it's Jones. 5 yards will get them back to the original line of scrimmage, but now they're looking at 3rd and 10.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Here's a diving catch right side. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to make it 4th down.
I know you don't get anything extra for degree of difficulty, but maybe you should. He's done absolutely everything in this game today, including laying out for that one.
The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. They'll run for it. It's Mack. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Herbert operating from the red zone. And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked up by Tyree Gillespie. And the Falcons are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Flush to his right. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
Working with a 2nd and 3.
Now Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. This complete to Jones. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. That's a gain of 4 here in the 4th quarter, with them leading by 4 on the scoreboard. On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt. And he stopped immediately there.
Trey Hendrickson, an All-Pro in New Orleans in 2020, there on the tackle.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hunt. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A pair of 1st downs gives them a 1st and 10 up at the 44. Here's Rodgers. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Falcons. Now McManus to tack on the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone.
And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit.
A good start to the drive here as that's caught out on the left side. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Herbert off of play action. Flushed out right. And he'll just get rid of it.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Back to the air. Herbert on 2nd down. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Man open, here is Jones. And he takes this thing way down into Atlanta territory. A big play there on the catch and run. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on second and goal? Herbert now. Caught on the slant. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. CeeDee Lamb with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Bucs have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. And they'll have Herbert try and throw for it. And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, 4th quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies. Eluding the pressure right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt. Yeah, he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late 4th quarter. Do they put the ball in the air here on 3rd?
I don't. I run the football, and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Rodgers to throw. Flush to his right. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the 1st.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time.
And he is going to be run down. What a disaster there. A huge loss. So time runs out. It's a victory for the